Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the semi-finale of the Valentine's Duo Tournament. We are closing down to the last day. Here we will get to know who's gonna jump towards the finals. Now I'm your caster Peachy and I'm joined by Asiya today. Hello Asiya, how are you doing?
Hello, BG. I'm good, and I hope everyone is doing good too. And this, just like you said, a really special occasion because today we have both the semifinals as well as the finals. Alongside that,
Yep.
we will be having a lot of giveaways too. So do stay active because we have a special slot for the active users. But with that, speaking about it, just look at that classic Kimi and Mino combo coming up once again from the same duo.
Oh, I mean, I think this is the third time they're going for the same. But let me introduce you the teams. Onto the blue side, we have this team Inferno, and onto the red, we have Team Masterminds. I want to, let audience. I want to let the audience know as well. You guys can predict who's gonna win. Again, it's going to be the best of three series. Let's see what are they going to go for. Again, Simp, Luffy, and Kritwin have gone for the same picks. I have seen those picks coming in from them. So again, a bit predictable match, but at the same time, you cannot say because anything could happen.
Yep, the Kimi and Mino duo never fails, but okay, this time we have so much CC in the hands of the red team. They have an Arlord as well. They have the Guinevere on the jungle, okay. But Kimi being smart as she is already on the Purify, so yep, really safe for her. And even if she gets damaged, there is Mr. Zin with the Revitalize. And of course, late game, healing from the Minotaur cannot be underestimated. Oh, last minute switch to the Aegis.
Nah, I was not expecting that, and I did not want to see the ages. I were like pretty sure Purify would be much more better. And on top of that, they could have evaded the chain CC that the masterminds could go in for. But it's okay. Maybe they're trying to play it safe. Empathy, always had that less depth on his or her side. So I think. That's gonna be the case right here too. But let's see who's gonna take the first blood into the land of dawn. Here we go. The teams are ready, and let's see.
Yep, and with that, Harlord playing it really safe because he knows that Kimi will just burn him up. That's how much damage that passive gives right from level 1. And if there even with that retribution just going in for the blue buff out there, well, that's the beauty of a Kimi. Too much damage even without the emblems. A lot of lane clearing, a lot of creep minion clearing onto her side. And with this, Minotaur on the roam, already level 2 out there, even going for the lethos so early into the game. I really love how Kimi's playing. She's not letting her passive slide at any point of time.
That's true. That's true. Look at that. They are trying to catch up with the gold as well, which is a great sign how Inferno wants to make sure to be very, equal to the mastermind. So let's see what they up to batting as well. Look at them, very active, both of them already around the map. But I do believe like you have to let Minotaur take one lane because he also has to get level 4 very quickly because the other side will be way ahead, or will they be trying to play it slow?
No, I mean Mino is really squishy in the early, so he needs to play safe. Even though he has a revitalize, I would say the early game damage coming from Guinevere's cannot really underestimate. So yeah, I think give one lane away to the Minotaur because Kimi's already level 4, but the way she's just taking creep after creep. And with this, the first hurdle of the game already out. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. They are trying to, make sure to get it, but only one person in this match has the retribution, so has the higher chance of taking away the turtle. But securing the turtle really gives them a bit of a gold, which they are looking for, because Arlet needs a bit of tanky items on his hands as well. And let's not forget, the Minotaur also needs to be level up quickly.
Yep, definitely. And he is still level 3. Let him look at Arlott. He was looking for some chance. maybe for some window of opportunity to go ahead. Okay, just look at him though, trying to just give vision to the Guinevere. He's also back with the final slash along with knockup coming in, but spatial migration comes up and the revitalize being used up, and of course, even 32-man knockup and Kimi gets the first blood onto the Guinevere, and it will be a second blood maybe. Done connecting in from the Arlor, trying to away as soon as possible, but then of course, I think that was way too aggression on their part.
Let's go, let's go. The aggression did not work out onto their hands while they are actively trying to take down that gold field as well. They might be very successful though, given Timmy's speed. I think they might be able to take down the gold shield, but there you go, concentrated energy already coming up. Mr. Zin also very aware of his items as well, pulling up those defense on his hands, and look at that, they are not leaving anything in the jungle now, denying Guinevere as much as possible. Like they also know that Guinevere is not popping on the enemy jungle side, so it's just best to clear it up on their hands. And on top of that, when they do that, it just says that Guinevere cannot go in for much. Oh, Traction Pulse trying to give that a bit of a vision, a bit failed though, but at the same time, they'll play it slow. It's not even 5 yet.
It's not even five. The gold shield still stands, so let them play it pretty safe. At the same time, I think our Lord might be in some situation out there, knock up. I mean, in theory, kind of wasted out there, but another knockout comes in. If it goes in, knocks up the Minotaur, and that's
Oh,
this the real perpetrator out there. But look at that. Take that passive onto the petty, and the exchange is out there. Gonna hit the 5 minute mark as soon as possible. So I think chance for the Guinevere to take down the turret, but no. Minotaur though,
oh,
Goonie
it,
really needs to jump on the Kimmy
yeah,
instead of the Mr. Zen.
Minotaur. Definitely there. Because one thing, if that this fight would have happened like 15 seconds later as well, I believe Team Masterminds would have gotten a turret as well. But they chose to go in quite early on, and Minotaur did pop his ult quite early as well. So that was also another bummer that we had to see. But with that vision, it's just 10 on 10 coming from Minotaur for now, but look at that. Gold wise, I think they are catching up, not quite far behind as well as of now.
Yes, definitely. And I think Kimmy is a great pick here, but then again, Arlott needs to be careful with the traction pulse along with the knockup onto Arlott once again. But okay, it was the Gooniverse clone, kind of a way.
Oh, the bait. The bait really working very well for them.
Yes, definitely. And I think Arlott is being way too aggressive, I guess. He needs to at least wait for the Guniverna so that she is around, at least a bit around where she can follow up as soon as possible. So, yep, needs to be careful about that because it's already 6 minutes into the game and you wouldn't want to die at this point because the turret will be out into the open.
That's true. And if you die first, that's going to be a bit of a problem onto your hands as well. So needs to play a bit safe. But let's see. Oh, traction pulse once again. Minotaur though a little bit of a slow follow up. But I believe they are not gonna go in for a fight as of now.
Highly possible, but Kimi is also really aware of the Guinevere onto the right bush. She just used that first skill to move away. He's also on the ages, so like I think like even though she has some safety against some or damage, but then again if she gets knocked up, just see though what happens because the more the late goes, I think the more harder it is to kill them because Minotaur's healing is just insane towards the late game. Fraction pulse just being used up as a poke here and there.
Yep, I mean they don't wanna sacrifice the Minotaur much, and knowing the vision of your enemies is quite important. You cannot be left alone, so they are trying to get it as much as possible. Now pushing Arlott away, that is really a good sign, but I feel like something's gonna brew into the mid lane.
Yep, and but he's trying to evade that right side bush because she knows that Guinevere might be out there and you have pretty good awareness and gameplay coming up from both the sides. Arlord just trying to be the bait, trying to just bait everything towards them. And yep, he has finally just not, well, he's not playing that aggressive anymore. And Luffy, he's just out looking for a window of opportunity. Just one mistake from the Kimmy. He wants the Kimmy to be in the zone where she just, is able to jump on him. But yep, just go ahead and trap him back because the more the level, the more the damage, right? But Arla doing 1v2 might be very precarious position as like the camera went away and Guinevere went away for a second, and with this one kill into the hands.
No, the divide and conquer rule is hitting once again right here in this duo tournament. Whenever all alone into the mid lane, I don't think the turret's gonna go down though. Yup, easy turret for them and a kill as well. Look at them. They know they can capitalize it, killing them one by one, and they have done it.
Well, yeah, definitely, and one mistake from our Lord paid them because it's already 9 minutes into the game. Just 1 minute, I don't think so that our Lord will be able to do anything, as even the Guinevere isn't there. So, yep, fraction once again being missed out along with the second skill just to stun and some knockups. The synergy of the Mino and Kimmy working out really good for them. I think we
That's
already have a winner
true.
though, because what can even happen in 1 minute?
I mean, then they themselves know that they are almost there and putting a traction pulse like that. I think that does serve. But 30 seconds left. What are they going to do? Okay, Minotaur comes up with a bit of a knockup. That is, you only distracted them, but oh my God, Guinevere, that was definitely a very good knockup. But the minions, it's just very low as of now.
Oh,
The minions out, and the time's up as well. There's like 10 seconds. 10 seconds for the three masterminds to do something. Will they be able to? Okay, okay, Alan goes in. He sweeps away the turret and oh, so
too
close,
close.
so close.
Way too close, but sadly, it is the blue team who gets the victory just by 3 seconds. 3 seconds late.
My goodness, what a match. What a match. I mean, like, till the last second they tried. And I love Inferno's strategy as well. They picked out the strongest hero, the Minotaur and the, you know, Akemi combo already, so that the other team can't go in for it. And they're just not letting it go. As usual, the rules applies to the semifinals as well. You cannot pick the same heroes. So, next game, are we going to see a Clint?
Let's see, because the second game will start. And with this, here we are. If it's a clean sweep or it is come back from the side of
May
the
the
blue
blood
team.
of my enemies
Okay,
flow from my spear.
the king has been chosen.
At that very early on, we are looking at a wins that are coming in from crit when they are trying to go in for a bit of another combo of trying to make it out. But I think it's going to be a Yuzhong onto the hands of Simp Luffy, or if the other sides pick up their Yuzhong, that's going to be great as well. A great hero, but oh, empathy, usual signature pick though. I do remember this pick.
Chivalry is dead, and I will revive it.
They
Yes,
might.
definitely, but I don't think so the Garot Casa can work out here. Because he mostly
A
dives in.
thousand
Okay,
winters
the
have
last minute
led to
change
this
coming up with the
moment.
high loss. Again, a very good calm because just like you said, Pichi, there is the Clint and there is a good frontliner who is really, really chunky. So yep, let's just see if the other team will they go for a carry or something we can melt down the high loss. Maybe something which can poke the Clint from afar.
That's true, and they really
I'm
need
Yin, and I
something to
won't
do
lose
that as well.
myself,
But
no matter
okay,
what.
they want to take the Clint very much away from this that side as well. So picking up a Yin, but we haven't seen a Yin work out so well in these tournaments. So I am again curious to see if that's going to be a good pick or a bad pick because a lots of yin that we have seen couldn't keep up with the goal, and this being a bit of a retribution, I feel like they might be able to catch up.
I think Ian might work here because Clint is not on a purify, he's on a flicker.
Oh,
And I really
very
think
well.
in this kind of comp where there is a Mincetar who can definitely hook you and where there is a Yin who will just try to take you from behind, Purify is kind of must. Or maybe just go for the immortality as soon as possible, right?
That's true. That's true. So either way, they have to be a bit safe. They did pick up, a bit of a hero to just to make sure to irritate the yin as well. But okay, look at them. They're already invading, knowing the weakness of yin.
If because both Mincy is really weak in the early, Yin is also big weak, and they have really strong early, being the Hylos as well as the Clint. So they are taking advantage of this opportunity as much as possible. I mean, just look at them, not even letting him take that red buff away. The retribution might be forced. No? Okay, it is the Clint who gets it.
Oh my goodness, Team Inferno. They are trying to go in for a clean sweep as quickly as possible. Look at them, trying to be very proactive, trying to make sure this Yin won't farm up. The level difference between a Clint and a Yin is just sending me off as of now.
Yeah, definitely. But look at the Mincetar. He's looking for an opportunity to hook Clint.
Oh,
And Yin's still level 1. That's really sad. Really, really sad. Clint already level 3 with that one buff secured out there. But you have the hook coming up. But damage there, the second skill isn't
oh
there. The
no.
revitalize comes up. But look at the damage coming in from the poke and the ring of punishment from the high loss. Yin, I would say, really tough time for you, bro.
Really, because he's not able to stand the poke that's coming in. He's not able to, be there trying to take up his buff as well. That's definitely a bummer. But let's see if they are able to cope up with the gold difference. Now, cutting off the gold is really a very good strategy that they have gone for. But at the same time, they have to make sure their own lanes are coming up as well. I think it's just best for Simp Luffy to go enemy's jungle as of now.
Yeah, definitely. But let's just see what happens because it's only 2 minutes into the game. If when Ian gets to that level 4, maybe he might be able to do something. Then again, I don't think so. The damage will be enough because I'm sure Hylos is going in with Dreadnought armor and the anti-heal as the first two items. So with this, the turtle is already up, but Ian does not have the retribution advantage. Hey, what can I say? The damage isn't enough, the stacks aren't enough. The poke coming in from the clan, but as well this flicker onto his face. They're also trying to come gather up for the help. But in level 4, the king's calling might be a trap set up for them.
That's true. That's true. Look at them. They are trying to get as quickly as possible the farm as well. Now level 4 is here. They will be trying to go for a bit of a 5-minute mark. They are not marking down. But Yin got look at them. My goodness. Once again, they are not letting Yin. And I feel like Yin is definitely cursed in this Valentine Duo tournament.
I mean, I think it really doesn't work out. And this is what I was saying, in the previous tournaments too. When I say that the early is with this team, why don't they just go and, just go ahead and invade the jungle? This is what I meant. This is really effective, right? Still level 3 really sad. Just look at a high loss. The damage from a high loss is also way too much for them. The hook and King's Calling might come up though, but then again, just look at the Clint already level 6, farming up as much as possible. But this once again, they're not letting him get that level 4 because the Ring of Punishment along with Revitalize and the Glorious Pathway, but he comes in with second skill Flicker, poking, a lot of poking going on. And with this, there might be some flicker coming in from the side of Mincetar because not even the Alchemist has used yet.
That's true. That's true. Look at them. They're not able to keep up. And on top of that, that is just so much going on as of now. So let's wait and watch what will happen so far. Oh, and it's lovely that Mincetar is really helping Luffy as of now. And I think this is the first time I'm seeing Yin having both of the above. Now let's see who he takes. Okay,
Oh,
a bit of a hook comes in and a missed opportunity.
definitely a missed opportunity. That was a great hook, but then again, I think less of a reactive space there because once the empathy is hooked, he can't really escape from the king's calling because he is not on the purify. Plus, there's one more thing that Minsatar is being really thoughtful of when to deploy his ultimate. Well, it makes sense because the ultimate duration, I mean, it's like 75 or 45 seconds. But look at the damage, the king's calling coming up once again, and finally, empathy gets taken inside by Yin. One kill into the hand. But this Hylos really can't do anything. White light's being used up. Tries to run away, but 5 minute mark already up. Will they lose the turret?
Oh my goodness, what are they going to do? Empathy is the main damage dealer. It's very easy to take down the turret, but oh, Hylos himself quite low. A bit of a blow from the turret, and the turret will be taken down. Empathy, he himself can't do anything as of now because he is all alone. He will be needing a bit of a tank on his hands, but at the same time, it is quite open. Both of them, the synergy is really coming up now.
Well, yeah, and this is what I was saying that one King's calling, like Minsatar is the game changer. One good art can change the game, and plus, since Clint is not even on the Purify, he cannot really escape from King's calling as well as the ultimate coming from the Yin. And even though Yin was kind of harassed in the early, look at him, 2 kills already though. He's doing a great job. All he has to do is just take Apathy away. Apathy needs to make sure that his flicker as his second skill is out there so that since he does not have the purify, at least he can just flicker away and save himself in that ult from the Yin. The way he's playing this aggressive, I wouldn't really recommend it because one dash, one stun from Luffy, he might just not survive.
Bro, look at that mid lane. The poke is really coming very strong into the hands of Clint, able to pick up a lot of HP from the Minsitar. Will they be able to get a kill though? I mean, it is possible, but at the same time, they also know Yin is missing, so it might not be a very good chance to do that.
Definitely the glorious pathway coming in and the King's falling right onto the Hylos along with the revitalize. Okay, a pretty good bait, but look at the poke coming in from the Clint. They managed to clear up that lane, but the red team really desperate to do something to take down the first turret so that it becomes really even for them.
Yep, that's true. That's true. There's a bit of a time left. I mean, it's just going to 8 minute very quickly, but let's see if they are able to, keep it up with the damage. Okay, look at that, Yin kidnapped.
Okay, and with this, fortunately, pretty good flicker coming in. He might be just pushing that flicker. Like as soon as the ult comes up, I will flicker away. But one missed opportunity. I think they might be able to even this out. But the King's Calling would be back, I think. By now, the ultimate, yep. The ult is back, so I think he might be able to defend it. Will need to knock down Clint. Yep, just look at him. Revitalized, though being fogged up, and they are really trying desperately take down to hit the tower. But look at the damage coming in. In lane, Yen is
Oh,
back already, barely away in 1 HP. Really sad for them. 8 minutes. They still have 2 minutes. Let's just see what they're able to do, but they are not. I think Clint has a good opportunity because Clint does not have the flicker for now. It is on CD.
that's true. And they were like so desperate to take down the turret that they popped the Wind of Nature as well. But taking down the Yin right here is just a good opportunity to take down the tower as well. And with that, they are trying to go for the second tower. What are they going to do? Is closing down to the 9 minutes very quickly. And they have to take down one tower if they don't want to go in for a draw. Because if it goes for a draw, they have to really time their combos. They really have to make sure that both the sides are not falling down the first because the team who takes down the first kill or the turret will be classified as the winner. So let's see what will happen because it's been very predictable for both the sides.
Yep, now since both of them are even, let's see who gets the first blood after 10 minutes or maybe the first hour, but it's not even 10 minutes yet. So, yep, I think Clint is poking a lot, level 11 already. And I think, at least the Minsadar or maybe the Yin, they should go for the Dreadnought armor, right? All version. So that, okay, beautiful, beautiful. And the second kill from Betty. How did he manage to get away from King's Calling? I still bamboozled.
Okay, okay, they are definitely coming up with a good combo onto their hands because they also know they have to take down the turret on their hands as quickly as possible. But is it possible? Because 3 seconds left. It's 1 for 1 as of now. So yep, I do believe they will be having to take down this turret quickly if they do wanna win this match in a
Yeah,
clean
but
sweep.
oh, I think it's easy for the red team to win once again. But okay, stun connects on to Betty, and Yin, Wind of Nature, comes in. She barely managed to survive that. I think it will be the Yin who gets poked to death by the cleanup force. Two more kills, and we already have a victors for today.
Let's go. The first match going in a clean sweep. Can you believe that? Can you believe that in a semi-final? That is definitely crazy coming in from the side of Team Infernal. Look at that. Congratulations for Team Infernal to secure a spot in the finals, which will be happening in just few minutes as well, because we need to know who you guys are, going against as well. So let's see what we have. Empathy though, putting him as the major damage dealer worked out so well.
Oh, yep, definitely. And with this, we will be going in for a short break. After this, we will be seeing the next semi-final, and the victors from there will be fighting our team Infernal into the finals, which will be a best of five. So stay tuned.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are back again with another match because we need to know who's going to go for the semi-finale. The teams are ready. So we have the team Incom versus the Glory. I believe Incom are onto the blue side and we have the Glory onto the red. And with that, they are trying to go in for a bit of a similar, picks that we have seen so far. So, Afia, what do you think about this Akai pick?
Well, Marta is pretty good early, pretty strong early, but Franco can also be a great pick. Again, nothing
I'm
can actually
on your
suppress when a guy is at the mid. He
50,000
has the purify.
worlds, and not a
Okay,
single
so it is the
worthy
Guinevere
foe.
onto the flicker. Hmm. I don't know if it'll work out because the guy just, I think the guy, like I said in the previous match, the last time, the guy is the hero who hasn't lost in this tournament even once. So yeah, having a guy means I would say guaranteed victory because he's just so strong in a 2v2.
That's true. Like, could pin you down very easily. So I think that they are trying to go in for that kind of a team composition. So let's wait and watch. Oh, Kimmy, though, popular pick right here at the
got him lined
2v2
up in my
situation that
sights.
we have onto our hands. So, but at the same time, Martis, I think they did play Martis quite a lot, but at the same time, it's just, this is one pick that I have not seen quite a lot. So let's see how they will be trying to get it on quite easily.
Well, yep, and with this though, I think you know because the guy is just so strong, he can literally just mess up your entire formation, your arts, your skills, and give me another powerhouse, continuous damage.
Welcome
So
to
I think
MOBA
there's a chance for the blue team
Legends.
to win.
Five
True, that's
seconds till the
true. It's gonna
enemy
be another
reaches the
best of three. So
battlefield.
let's see
Smash
how
them.
these teams will be trying to
All troops
navigate
deployed.
themselves towards the victory. With that, ladies and gentlemen, into the land of dawn. Here we go, putting Akai onto the jungle once again. So I do want to see how they will be trying to, get it on quickly.
As you can see, though, look at the poke coming from Kimi. Little harasser in the mid lane. Just look at her. Just look at her. Don't even go anywhere away. He really doesn't want her to get level 4 because she's just missing out on the minions at this point.
Oh, the poke is really brutal. I think all the teams have really catch on that. If you make sure that your enemy is not getting a bit of a farm, it can get like a bit easier on on yourself to get the farm very easily yourself. So that's the case. Kimi, though, I think that is already given that how Kimi will be trying to be very pokey.
Yep, definitely. And with this, like nothing much of a action, Guinevere just being forced back. I think that's definitely one that point because you really want her to get that level 4 as soon as possible. She's good at level 2 because she has the knockup, but then again, facial migration gives additional timing. And again, that also really doesn't matter because if a guy waits for the crowd control coming in either from the Mortis or the Guinevere, he can just disrupt it at his will. So, yep, that ultimate heavy spin is way too good.
And on top of that, he's on the jungle, so he's gonna get level 4 quickly. And I like how the other team is not going to, poke the Akai as much as possible so that it doesn't delay. If they do that, I think it will be getting easier for them, but they are not opting for the same. But okay, look at that, Gulliver though into the mid lane.
Again, being bullied so badly by the Kimi, and just look at the Kimi taking away that gold from the mid tower. He really needs to be careful though, the knockup is there, but the Martyr is coming in for that turret. 2v2 once again, and of course, when he gets that retribution, grabs onto that battle. And with this Bunny still not level 4, so I think that was a bad decision because they were just gonna go back, but at this point I don't think so. They're planning. Okay, the heavy spin comes in, the Martyrs getting pinned down onto the wall, but one hit by the barely survived the Akari. Way too aggressive, I guess. But then both the red team being forced back, jungle being invaded. So bad day for Martis, I guess.
Oh, definitely. Look at that. They are trying to, get it on quickly, but nah, they are either not marking down Vinti as much as that I have expected. But it's okay. They are little bit trying to get ahead in terms of gold as well, so it is working out good.
Well, yep, and 3 minutes into the game, Gulliver finally getting her level 4. Thing goes for the Martis, but then, you know, Martis is really strong in the early, but then again, the advantage being strong in the early is just going away with time because as the game goes late, Akai will get more chunkier, really hard to burst down by either the Gulliver or the Martis. And of course, Kimi's damage will just skyrocket. That's why I said I think more of a favorable situation when when it comes to the draft for the blue team.
Look at them, synergy wise, they are working out very well. They are just trying to make sure to, give each other the creeps that they are missing, the buffs as well. And on top of that, they are in their lanes. Okay, a bit of, there was a bit of a tension going on. They are trying to get a setup, but okay, be all right, just safe for now.
Well, the second skill has been used up, so Kimi can play more freely, but then again her Purify is on the cooldown. So she really needs to be careful. The spatial migration comes onto the Kimi, but look at that connecting onto the Martis couldn't really follow up back. One hit, one stun by Rinky, and it is kill for a kill, 2 for 1. Then again, really sad because not yet 5 minutes. Gold shield still remains, and the minions aren't there either. So no turret for them, I guess.
Oh, that's quite sad. That's quite sad. Look at them. They tried to, make sure to get that, but it wasn't a good chance on their hands. It's okay. They are trying to play it safe, but total wise, I think we are going to see a bit of a total push and pull. Let's see who gets it.
Yep, and I don't know if Kimi is going in for concentrated energy first, but then again, gold lead definitely in the hands of the blue team right now. 5 minutes into the game, finally they can take down some turrets, but look at the guy hasn't used, reuses up the retribution. So the jump to knock off does not commit to the spatial migration, really needs to save that turret, which Kimi is just fight tracking at this point. And of course, the heavy spin being used out, and another kill into the hands as Overlord gets taken down. And with this lead in the hands of the blue team.
Let's go, let's go. They took down. Oh my goodness. Like the jump was made by Guinevere, but she herself got deleted. That was definitely brutal.
Definitely, I don't think so. This combo is working. At least Martis has never worked. I mean, Angela could have done better for him because look at the way Kim is melting at this point. I think Lolita can also do better here because she can easily counter a Kimmy.
That's true. And on top of that, they are not able to keep up. Look at that. Martis looking so low. Will be taken down. Be all right. He's been just, working it out with the passive as well now. Minions are jumping in. Is it going to be another clean sweep, Asya?
I really don't know. Depends on the next game's draw, but as for now, just look at it. 6 minutes into the game, already two turrets been taken down. The Holy Shields is also, and the game for Martis, like he really needs early to secure anything. That's not something he's actually gonna get at this point. And like the entire point of having a lot of crowd control and early game press, uh, just dissuaded, just diffused by that Akai pick. That's why I said Akai is really good in this tournament.
That's true, that's true. And they have really comboed it up with such a good pair, so that is just working out very brilliantly onto their hands. Oh, they are trying to reach up towards the inhibitor very quickly.
Not even 10 minutes almost. The inhibitor is also almost taken down. Next minion wave also coming up. Will they commit for the inhibitor is what I'm thinking, but I think way too much aggression can also lead to some issues out there. And with this, the heavy spin might come up as soon as possible. Another kill along with the inhibitor gone, but look at the damage done. The traction pull, the flicker
Oh,
being used out by Gwyneth. It just the base being locked down. This might
oh,
be the first team who manages to grab onto the base with a purifier being baited away. And with this, will it be a victory?
oh, let's see though. I mean, they still have a bit of a chance, but they know that Martis is coming and a 1v2 situation is not possible. And it's just 8 minutes in, 2 minutes left for the teams to take down at least three turrets. The glory though, look at them. Oh, I don't believe it's a very good sign to take down the Lord despite Martis just running around freely with the retribution.
Not really, but then again, she's really waiting for a guy to come back and at the same time clear up the lanes too, right? Yep. With this 8 minutes, the game gonna be 9 minutes soon. And I think we already have a victor at this point because this lead of 3 turrets is way too hard for them to catch up.
That's true. That's true. They are. I mean, Martis should have gone. Oh, a bit of a early defeat that they have taken. Look at that.
And with this, we already have our first game winners. Let's see what happens in the next game. It will be a clean sweep. Will we see some comebacks? For now, though, I think that Marty's pick really did not work out. Or even if you're going for something like that, something to support the Marty's in the early can be better. Something like an Angela, Diggy could have been good too. Or
Mm,
I don't know, something to stop the guy. I think the Franco instead of the Goonie could have worked out better for them at this point because at least he can hook and suppress with Bloody Hunt.
That's true. That's true. But that
The
was not
clouds
the
are ever
case. They
shifting.
weren't
His
able to
heart
get
remains
it. But there you
steadfast.
go. Jumping towards the next match very quickly. Let's see what we have in our hands. Now, this is going to be another interesting match. Curious to know if it goes in a clean sweep or not. But if it goes, then my goodness, that's going to be another story.
Hmm. And Valentina being picked up as a response to Sora. I think great pick. And even the CD duration is lesser than Sora, so a perfect counter, but they just swap it to an X-Borg. I think Angel of Light can be better than X-Borg Fred, or just go back to Valentina.
That's true though. I mean, Angela, they will be a bit less on the lane clear, but if
You
Fredrin is
should.
able to just, come up very quickly for the, lane clear as well. I mean, he's not going to benefit from the gold and the EXP the first 5 minutes, but it does get easier after the 5 minutes because the gold shield's down. They need to be a bit proactive towards the lane as well. So that might be also another reason why Angela is not being picked up as often as we think. So that might be the case. But other than that, Sora, finally today we are seeing one Sora at least. But with Sora, what are they going to go? Guinevere out of the way. They need a bit of a CC damage as well. Now they do definitely need a damage.
Sora has enough damage, honestly, but then of course he can't really take down
My
a Fredrin towards the
kiss.
late game.
Will it
Same
grant
goes for Gwyneth, right?
immortality
The Alice is really hard to be
or
getting taken
death?
down in the late game. And I think pretty good picks from both the sides. Joy has lane clear, she has a lot of burst towards the late game, but then again, will she be able to delete Alice? And Sora needs to play careful. I would say Sora might have some issues, but he's on the flicker, so let's just see if he gives two men set with the flicker and just takes them out, and then when it can just follow up with the ultimate from the Alice. That can be a good possibility out there because the damage also from the Sora is not something you can actually underestimate. He can kill you right inside the turret.
Welcome to MOBA
That's
Legends!
true. That's true. So let's see how they will be trying
5
to,
seconds till the enemy
get
reaches
it
the
onto their
battlefield.
hands quickly as
Smash them!
possible. But with that, ladies and
All
gentlemen,
troops
let's go into the
deployed!
land of dawn. The teams are ready and would love to see which team picks up the victory as well. Now, the competition is definitely firing it up.
Yeah, definitely. And with this new game, A clean sweep or a victory, let's see. And what do you think, BJ? Who gets the first blood, or which team do you support more? Which team has more chances?
Mm, Talking about that, I do feel like it might be all right to take the first blood if he gets level 4 quickly and able to melt it down. Oh, look at them! Oh, he did mess up his skill though, so he's just waiting it on.
Yeah, but I think Alice is pretty easily harassed in the early because she's tanky, but not tanky enough. And Joy already has a lot of mobility, can dash in, dash out before Sora gets that level 4. That's when you really need to be careful because right from level 4, he beats everything in front of him.
That's true. That's true. So let's see. Let's see what will happen. Chances are, both the sides do have like, on their hands, but it could go anyway.
And both the teams just farming up, Joy being really perky, not trying to poke as much as possible, and them also invading the enemy jungle. Pretty good game. Turtle gonna come up as soon as possible. Overlord looking for his level 4. And look at Joy and Rinty doing a great job. I think synergy between both of them is actually pretty great.
Definitely, they are trying to play it, as much as possible, like safely as possible, because they also are quite aware. But okay, look at that! This match comes in. They are trying to get Alice quickly as possible. Damage-wise, they are not lacking, but there you go. Alice just had. I'm pretty sure Alice had an heart attack right there.
Definitely almost gets that gear, but Overlord wasn't level 4. That was the issue. I think Alice should have waited. Just did see right, the partner isn't level 4, so I can't really
Red
do
team has
anything before
slain
that
the
level
turtle.
4. This easy turtle in the hands of the red team once again going in for the invasion. Turtle has his buff.
Let's see, let's see. They are trying to invade as much as possible, which is also another good thing because you need to make sure the teams won't be having the leisure of farm on their hands. So that's also another good thing. But lane clearance wise, I believe it is the red team who's on the top as of now.
And the real game starts from level 5 when the gold shields are taken down. And Zoe doing a great job. Okay, she's taking blue away for. Okay, she's waiting for Fred. No, she gets that last hit.
Oh my goodness. Okay, into the middle lane they go once again. They are trying to get damage on.
Oh,
Alice did get it on, but Sora though going up and down, they are still safe. And I do believe both of them have like 50-50 onto their hands, so they are kind of safe as of now.
really good set from Sora, but I think it was the Alice's ultimate which kind of missed. And Joy managed to dash away because definitely would have been one easy kill for the Joy. And Fred doing a great job. He won't be getting taken down that easily. So yeah, for now I would say the red team performing really aggressive, really synergized. Well, I think there's some sort of hesitation in the in the eyes of the blue team. They are being really careful. They're just waiting for Alice to perk up.
That's true. That's true. Look at them. As of now, they are trying to move quickly as possible. We are cruising down to the 5 minutes as well. Now, that's going to be another interesting thing to see because 5 minutes is very important for these teams to take down one turret at least if they want to secure a win. But let's see. Let's see.
Slain the turtle.
Now, Turtle will be taken down very quickly though. These teams are really, really keen on that.
11 finally 5 minutes into the game. The shields have been busted down. Let's see which team manages to grab the first turret for today. He must do, of course, the gold lead and the level lead also in the hands of the red team. Even Joy, she is also keeping up with her junglers, so a pretty good start. With this, I think Sora needs to, I mean, at least Alice needs to get some of her equipment before she gets really tanky because right now she's not able to sustain. Plus, the ultimate timing is also kind of missing out for her.
Oh, they need to wait a bit before they could jump in, like, 100%, so they could get their combos right in because Sora are definitely doing a good job. He's just making sure that the team members won't be missing out on anything. And Alice being the main damage dealer right here in this kind of a composition, I do believe they have to make sure to get Alice quickly up the card. Okay, Joy, very aggressive coming in.
They have poked Overlord way too much. Like these strategies, like poke, and then force someone to retreat and then take down the turret.
Oh, I would love to see that kind of a composition coming in. Look at them. As of now, they are trying to make sure that the other side won't be having much leisure of farming as well. That is cruel. That is definitely cruel coming in. And with that mid lane, they are trying to go in. Overlord will be taken on. Finally, we got the first blood, but at the same time, it would be the Joy who takes up so much damage from the turret itself and will be falling down. There you go. With that, they just secured a turret on hand. Now, 7 minutes have passed. What are they going to go for?
Well, look at Gwyneth. She's going in for the turret. Very desperate, I would say.
They
20
are.
has the ultimate clears up the lane. For now, red team can just sit and defend and they might win easily.
They have to play it a bit safe as of now. So let's wait and watch how safe that they can go. But on to the other hand, I'll have to see what Sora is brewing. Is looking quite low. Gwyneth already taken down. And on the same note, they are trying to take Sora down, but be all right. It takes one down despite being a 2-1 2-for-1 situation in his hands.
Yep, definitely pretty good outplay. I would say epic outplay coming in from Sora. You really can't underestimate a Sora. Like Alice is squishy somehow, even though it's 8 minutes into the game. But then again, I think Be Alright is being really aggressive. Meanwhile, Rinty, she's playing it pretty safe. Like she's trying to clear the lane, trying to protect the turret, but 1v2 will it be possible with Joy coming in with his electrifying beats? The ultimate Sora might look for some set, but successful clear by the Fredrin alone.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. Fredin does have the chance to clear it up himself very quickly, and he did manage to do
Oh,
that. Now let's see 1v2 situation once again into the hands of Sora, but when it jumps in very quickly, Joy knows has to get out. Rinty though, excellent HP, but that was not the case. Be alright. Has to fall down. Is this the chance for the side of blue to take down the turret?
they should have, just go ahead and cut the lane. Fredrin is coming back, not full HP yet. Lane clearing isn't enough from the side of the blue team. Fredrin uses up his ultimate, trying to stun, trying to poke, trying to keep the minions away. Pretty good defense coming in from the Fredrin. A daddy Fredrin for you.
That's true. That's true. He's able to save it up. What a match that we are witnessing. Look at them now. At the same time, let's see what are they going to do. It's just almost 30 seconds left for these teams to take one turret down. Oh, Sora though, Gwen will be taken down. Sora doing his best to stay alive, and that just secured themselves a good win onto their hands.
I think we have a clean sweep.
Yeah, another clean sweep. That is crazy. That is definitely crazy to see. Was
Yeah, and
definitely not expecting that.
10 minutes almost over. 3 turrets almost down. 4 seconds left, and ladies and gentlemen, we have our second victors for today. So, Team Infernal and other team will be going in against each other in a best of 5 in the finals, which are just after this.
Yep, stay tuned for that because I would love to see what are you guys, expecting for the finals as well. The teams are all ready. They are, getting fired up as well. And I'm pretty sure that's the same case for you guys as well. So, damn. And again, it's going to be a best of five. So, is it going to go in a clean sweep? Because both the semifinal CS team have just went in so quickly.
I don't really think so because both the teams which have proceeded on to the finals are pretty good, honestly. They're expected to at least go more more than three.
Yep, let's see if that happens or not. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a short break so these teams gets ready for the grand finale. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. You guys are watching the Valentine's Duo
Valentine enters the
tournament, and
scene.
I'm
Your team is
definitely
picking.
sure that you guys are excited for the grand finale. The teams are all ready to take down each other to claim the throne that they are waiting for the past 10 days. With that, Asiya, as we were talking about that, you were right. The Akai is back. And let me introduce you
I,
the teams before we
Some
go to
lessons
Asaya.
need to be
We
repeated.
have the team Glory onto the blue and Mastermind onto the red.
I mean, just when we went in the break, we were discussing that how one team will grab Kimmy and the other team will grab Akai, and
Yes.
just look at that. It's
Before
already
the
happened.
might of
Of
Your
course, if
team
there is
darkness.
is
Kimmy,
picking.
there is Minotaur, and we have seen this team, Betty and Mr. Zin, really love this. Like
Lots
every time I
loaded
see them in
and ready to bring the
any
heat.
round, the first pick is this from their side.
That's true. That's true. They have been very strong about that, picking it on their hands. But let's see who wins of the first game, though. Both the sides do have enough damage dealers, but with that, they do also have enough. See if that impacts them or not. Other than that, what a match. I do want to see what are they looking forward for. It's going to be a best of 5 series. So, ladies and gentlemen, do make your prediction. Who's gonna win up the? There's gonna be a third winner for the giveaway as
Welcome
well.
to MOBA Legends.
So yeah,
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
ladies and
Smash them.
gentlemen, into the land of dawn. Here we go.
All troops deployed.
Yeah, and with this, we have two good teams. I would say both the teams, as far as I've witnessed, they have good synergy, and the macro micro both of it is really good. And Team TM, they are, kind of aggressive as far as I have seen. They really love being aggressive. Meanwhile, same goes for the other side too. Like they play it pretty disciplined. Whenever one member plays it really, really okay. But they only commit when the other person is in a situation where he can help or he can come to help as soon as possible. So let's just see how this will go. Will it just end in a BO3 or will it take more than three games? But yes, just look at them. FLT and Mr. Zin doing the same old, clearing up as much as possible even without the retribution.
That's true. That's true. Look at them onto the mid lane already going around quickly as possible. They are also aware that they have to get it on, but first blood, that's going to be a very good push and pull for the first blood, though, because I am curious to see which team picks it up. But at the same time, it's just very unpredictable for the team to get there. So very, very much curious. Clint is also another very good early game hero, but other than that, what are we gonna go in for?
Well, let's just wait for the 5th minute mark when the cold shield disappears because for now both of them are just farming. They're playing it safe too. I wonder if any one of them goes aggressive because both of them are actually, the more I've seen them, the more I see that they actually love going really aggressive. Just this time, both Mr. Zin already level 3 and Betty also, she's going in for the concentrated energy. First turtle of the game. Of course, it will go for Rinty and Alright, because they do have the retribution. Well, not, at the same time, even though they do not have a retribution, somehow the red team still manages to stay on track with the goal, with the amount of creeps and everything they just clear.
I mean, of course, they do need it because as of now, it is only the one side who has the retribution, and gold also matters a bit right here in this kind of a tournament. Because if when you have that gold, you have that experience level, you're able to pin down your enemies quite faster as well. So that's gonna help you. But other than that, let's see. First blood. I have a feeling that it might be empathy, Kimmy taking it down, but it could come in a great cost.
It definitely, at the same time, Akai is not something you can stop easily because even when the main one Fury comes up, uh, have the heavy spin. You can already see that Akai uses up that heavy spin only when it's required. Like he never initiates team fight. I think the team which goes up first tries to initiate without thinking much, and the one who loses. This time both the teams are playing it really safe. They're playing it really well, waiting for the 5 minute mark, and look at the guy doing some, you know, the vision and apathy as well as the Mino playing it really safe because even they know that Mino is really squishy in the early and you can take him down pretty easily. Then as long as it goes towards the late game, the healing will be too much, but look at that.
Oh my goodness, nice mirroring fury coming up from the Minotaur, but I do believe we are not getting any trades as of now. But look at them, as you mentioned, Austria. Yes, Akai only uses when it matters, and they almost got a kill.
Yeah, but with this once again, Mino recalled a party trying to just burst down, poke down the guy. Guy really needs to go in for the radiant as well as the plate armor as soon as possible. Because that diffuses the damage which comes in from the Kimi. At the same time, she's on the concentrated energy, so it's really hard to take down because concentrated energy is pretty good on a hero like Kimi at this point of time. It is the second turtle also in the hands of the blue team.
I mean, Team Glory are just trying to go in for the gold as quickly as possible. They also know that it is quite not there to take down each other. Before the 5 minutes, as usual, we have seen that how the teams are much for the 5 minutes later. But we are so close to it. Just few seconds in, these teams will have to fire it up. These teams will have to make sure they are going in for the bit of action. So I am curious. Oh, wait a minute. Akaido, he jumps in, goes in for the heavy spin, but Minotaur is waits with the ultimate. But Empathy, very safe as of now. I do believe Akai is making a major mistake trying to take down Jin, but okay, Mrs. Jin will be the first one falling down. Akai gets away safely and Empathy as well. That's a very good wipeout. I think we finally got shut down for this combo, like the proper counter for this combo.
I mean, pretty good. Just look at Rinty going in. Okay, she's going in with the Guardian helmet first. Even though Mr. Zin he has gone in for the Dreadnought armor, but somehow the heal isn't enough, and this is what I was saying. Like somehow people weren't able to burst down a Minotaur in the early before he gets his blast, before he gets some of his equipments and some of his level. The healing inflow isn't enough, even with the revitalize. They're pretty good combo. The heavy spin worked out pretty well. And look at the damage. The burst coming in from the plane. He also going in once again. But Apathy needs to move away for now. She is on a flicker. She is kind of safe. The concentrated energy is helping her. But then again, get the pokes coming in. The heavy spin once again onto Zin, along with the knockups. But the heal isn't enough because be alright. The way his positioning is pretty safe, distant at the same time. The poking is there, and the follow-ups are also there.
That's true. The follow-up wise be alright is on point, like 10 on 10 for her. Look at them, they are waiting for us a good moment for Akai's heavy spin as well. But it's on cooldown as of now. But Mr. Zin immobilized, taken down by the alright. There you go. They're gonna go in for another turtle. And taking down the turtle, it ensures the Clint getting his items as well.
Yeah, definitely. But look at Apathy going in, very desperate for the first turret as she's scared because 10 minute mark is nearing. But look at the drill coming in to poke both from Kimmy as well as the Clint. The guy heading for the Kimmy. Kimmy needs to go back for now. She's kind of low and she's kind of missing the second skills too. At the same time, Mr. Zin really needs his flask. He needs to build it as soon as possible because that's what gives him the extra survivability. Even the Dreadnought armor is not able to counter the damage which Clint is giving. Because the HP based damage which a guy gives is not something which you can underestimate.
Oh, oh, it's not gonna be alright, but the flicker will be taken down. Mrs. Zin almost goes down to the turret. Look at them. We are taking down damage, but oh my goodness, Empathy will be deleted. They're trying to go in for Mr. Zin, but why did he turn back? He shouldn't have done that. Now the minions are coming in. Akai taking down so much turret. Damage as well. Zin, though, very low. Goes back safely.
Pretty good performance, Clint always marks down Apathy, and being a Kimmy, the only issue is that you need to be in the front line for that continuous damage. But that's when every ultimate is aimed towards Apathy by the alright. So yeah, Like, even though Minotaur is in the front, but look at that, he might be in some litigation uh, situation out there, trying to survive the rose gold. A little bit of shield not really working out for them. Finally, one kill into the hands, and with this, Rinty needs to back off for now. With this, will they be able to defend the turret? Like, she does have the heavy spin, so she might be able to save the turret, but then again, will she commit for it? Yes, she does. Moves it away, and comes the Minion Fury once again, and with this, the turret barely surviving. One hit, two hit,
Oh
and yep,
no.
there we have it.
They're going in for one more though. Be alright is back, so it's gonna be a bit hard for them. But at the same time, it's just two turrets down. 8, 9 minutes in, they have to take another turret. Be alright, poking down as quickly as possible. Revitalize is there, but I do believe Revitalize is quite early. Renty doesn't have the ult, so they cannot commit in very quickly. And if they do, it's gonna be spelling as a death sentence. But they have to commit before the flame gets the flicker. So that is also another concern. Empathy as well, taking so much damage. What are they going to do? Time is ticking. They still have almost 40 seconds left, trying to make sure to take the kill. Oh, Renty though, I believe that's a very quick, heavy spin. The minions are jumping in. Be alright, does have enough damage to take down the turret and maybe empathy as well. Oh, there you go. Empathy is down, and this is in. I don't think that is there. The first game goes into the hands of Glory. What a game! What a game! Team Glory really makes sure to take down that kind of uh, set. And with that, they did manage to take up a victory onto their hands. So that is also another good victory. What a game. So this is going to be the best of five series. We are still at the first match. With that, it is Team Glory who won it up. Akai taking the MVP. I want to see who picks up the MVP more, in this game. So one for Rinti so far. Second game going in very quickly. Let's see what are we expecting. It's gonna be a bit of push and pull because the same heroes cannot be there. And during the first matches, they went in for those kind of heroes which are very strong. That is such a good synergy. That is also another good strategy to use. But at the same time, giving up the Kimmy, I feel like they might be lacking. So, what is it going to be? What are we expecting for the next? Let's wait and watch. The teams are taking it slow as of
Relics
now
need no
because
protection
oh,
from the wind.
empathy. They are trying to go in for a bit of a tanky route this time. So this is definitely interesting to see. But let's see. Let's see. So far, what we will be having, there's gonna be a
A
carry
thousand
because
winters
I
have
feel like
led to
carry
this
is a bit
moment.
important. That these teams might have realized that team Mastermind might go for a bit of a tankiness. And as you guys know, there are no bans onto the left and right section, so that is also another dilemma for both the teams to pick what and not to pick. So let's see. Is it going to be the carry getting locked? If the carry does get locked, might be, facing bit of a trouble into the hands
I've
of
been waiting
Baxia,
for
I
so
feel
long.
like.
Team is picking.
So let's see how they are gonna go fare up with that. But on the same note, that is going to be a bit of a pick what Mr. Zin could go for. Mr. Zin have always opted for a uh, you know like a tank as usual, but we have not seen him pick up something like a damage, but they are trying to match up the energy with the carry, so that is also another
Pain
good thing. So
is the
let's see
proof
if
that
that's
I'm
gonna
still
happen or
alive.
not. If that happens, that spells out so good, but if it doesn't, might be a bit of a problem. Other than that, let's see what we have. The picks are really looking good from both the sides. I really love how they went in for absolute damage with a bit of a tankiness, and I do believe both the sides will be trying to go for a retribution, but one side it's just kind of impossible. Maybe try to put the high loss on the retry, but will be very slow though. Will be very slow. So that is also a
Welcome to
bit of a
MOBA
problem with that,
Legends!
ladies and gentlemen. Into the land of dawn. Here we go.
5 seconds
Let's
till the
see who
enemy
picks up the
reaches the
first blood. And you guys
battlefield.
can also
Smash them!
comment and predict
All
who's gonna
troops
take the first blood
deployed!
as well. So let's see. Let's see. Be All Right has been always the contender right here, taking down the first blood as usual. Is it going to continue? Is it gonna go into the hands of Empathy in the second match or not? Curious to know. But other than that, let's see. What we have in our hands. Oh, so far so good. No first blood. 1 minute in. Now, this is where, the team will be just trying to quickly make sure to get the damage and get the, you know, the kills in as well because Empathy looking quite low. He's getting slowed down by the ring right there from this high loss. But okay, look at them. I believe they will be trying to go in for a kill. No first blood. Empathy is definitely safe for now. But with that HP, I believe he shouldn't be doing that thing, being so reckless as of now. Let's see. Losing his HP. Still have 1/4 of his HP left. But is it even enough? Because the other side, who has the retribution, have been very proactive, trying to take the jungle down for themselves, and in the sense, they just want to make sure to get the gold very quickly because the gold matters a lot. And on top of that, let's not forget how it impacts your items, your damage as well. And if you get your damage up, you know what happens. You will be getting those kills and those sweet advantage very quickly. And with that, let's see what we will be having. No first blood yet. The teams are waiting for the 5 minutes. I do feel like, during the 5 minute mark, we might be able to have a bit of an advantage. And on top of that, that advantage is gonna go in for the turrets because turrets are quite important. So let's see what we have. Other than that, oh, okay. We are getting, they are trying to go for a bit of, you know, uh, total as well, but one player having that retribution is quite slow. Empathy, though, I feel like he is kind of stuck in a very bad position. With that, he will be taken down. What a kill! What a kill that they managed, and that just implored Zin to come towards the lane and clear it very quickly. Let's see what they will be trying to do as of now. But other than that, my goodness, that was definitely a nice, way to notice that you need to get that kill quickly because first blood is definitely important, and they made sure to take it down into their hands. With that, let's see how these teams will be navigating. Other than that, I feel like Vicari might be having that, speed advantage onto their hands, and with that speed, maybe get it very quickly. But let's see. Be all right though. Goes in for a bit of damage right there. Ultimate already popped off, and closing down to the 5 minutes very quickly. What are we expecting?
Well, much, but then again, it's about who plays safe, who plays aggressive, and who is able to. But look at the sun connecting up out there. The Ignite is being hit out by the high loud. The glorious pathway. Damage coming in from the Brody is way too much for anyone to handle. This is really, really strong marksman for the early, and Carrie needs some farm before she can start to melt down. But then again, I think she really needs a wind of nature in this game.
That's true. That's true. So let's see if the teams are really pick up the wind of nature or not, because that is also another very important item that you will be needing. And with that, you have like a lot of leisure to be around quickly into the map as well. So let's see what are they looking forward for. One person only has that retribution, so it gonna be a bit easy for the Berkshire to take it down, but other than that, stealing could be happening.
Hmm. Let's see what happens though. But look at Baksha. He's going in for physical defense. But look, the stun connects in onto Epeti. And be alright. He follows along. One kill into the hand secured. Baksha trying to defend the turret as much as possible. But will he be able to take down that assault, that onslaught which comes in from the to damage for him to soak up, and when he's just using up the revitalize, still barely trying to defend. A double kill for them. With this, the first turret of the game coming, going away as soon as the shield popped up.
My goodness, what a kill. They are targeting empathy as much as possible. That is also another good thing. And they are trying to take down the damage dealer, which is also says that they want to take the turret as quickly as possible. They are here for another clean sweep. If this goes in a clean sweep, then my goodness, the semi-finals and the finals, that would be like a streak going on.
Really small. Let's just see though if it is what we're thinking it is, but as much as the timer goes, be alright will be scaling way too much. And I think, even a body is a great pick, but they really need to target down be alright. And his positioning is pretty good. Like he's playing it behind our I lost but the glorious pathway coming in, running up towards the ultimate from carry also being used up. And look at the box shot getting melted down by the carry out there. One kill already secured, the flicker being used to by Petty, and with the ultimate, which isn't enough because the revitalize just saves it all. The turtle is also in the hands of Be Alright. The shield will come up, and will it be a second touch down right before 7 minutes, PC?
Highly possible, highly possible. Look at them. They are trying to get it down as quickly as possible. So let's see if they get it or not. Just one hit away, and it just happened. Empathy on that Brody is not able to get it on, and he's not able to make sure to get. But okay, the tables have turned. He gets a kill, but it's just few minutes left. If they take down, be all right here, right here. So I think that they can be able to take down two turrets on their hands, but the time is ticking. The time is looking very low as of now.
Well, yeah, definitely, but I think, Petty could have taken down carry out there because her ultimate duration was kind of finished and Hylos wasn't there, but Hylos will be coming back as soon as possible. They're trying to take down the first turret, trying to make it even as much as possible, but look at the damage coming in from the already it away. Takes down the carry, finally one kill secured, but the Glorious Pathway trying to take down the Abeti. The stun connects in from the Brody, but not enough. Too low of an HP. Baksha goes back. With this 8 minutes into the game, two turrets in the hands of the red team as for the lead as
That's true. That's true. Let's see what we will be having so far. The team members, though, they are trying to get it on very quickly, but uh, it's just very slim as of now because it's closing down to the 9 minutes, two turrets. They'll have to do a wipeout, and on top of that wipeout, they'll have to just make sure take down two turrets. It is quite possible since they do have marksmen onto their hands. But what are the chances? The chances look quite low. Empathy is getting targeted once again. He's looking for a very safe spot while Hylos takes away so much damage, and then the alright only targets the empathy. Look at that. They are able to melt it down, and that's a double kill.
and with this, we have a two win streak for the side of the red team right now. There's not really much of a counter to the carry. Carry was a great pick here, especially with the Hylos being the front. Reminds you of the old days when Hylos and Kimmy was a thing. But yeah, I think the Brody pick didn't really work out. He should have rushed the wind of nature, I guess, because his damage is way too enough in the early to melt down the carry. Carry instead has gone in with the first item. The second item has the wind of nature. So yeah, there we have it. Something which Brody should have gone for, the carry has gone. So yeah, I think the equipment, the itemization, favored the victory there.
That's true, that's true. But jumping towards the game three very quickly, let's see what they will be trying to, do. So far, it is looking good. The team Glory is looking very, you know, very close towards
See
winning this
value
in
in
a
me?
clean
Your
sweep.
team
So
is
let's see
picking.
You
if
should.
they do it or not. But other than that, my goodness, my goodness, the team is really, really like very fired up to go take it in a clean sweep, though.
Yeah, and we have a Fred once again, but this time there will be no carry. So will it be Angela Fred, or will it be another damage dealer along with Fred? I think even Layla will work with a Fred. She can just hit from long range. Let's just say though, like they do have the You're right, does have the opportunity to pick up whatever they really want because they have the last pick here.
My
So they've
will
been picked up
burns
pretty
like
good counter against
wildfire.
the veteran. And so what do you think, BG, can they go in for here? Like, will it be a marksman, something like a
Time to
Leslie?
drop the beat
Thinking
of the
for
flag.
Joy,
Your team
just
is
to
picking.
like if there's a marksman coming in, so Joy can take that marksman down, but I do see a
I'm
Goshen.
bound by
It is
nothing,
a
be it
Goshen.
family
And
or
Joy will be
destiny.
facing some tough time out there, I guess.
I mean, to burst down the lead, it was quite possible if it times out very well. But the timing is also something that matters quite a lot. So I do want to see how they will be, managing that. But other than that, okay, let's see, let's see. The team's looking quite good. One has a burst damage, one has the crowd control. The other side as well, they have been, very aggressive as well. So let's see how they will be managing to get a victory
Welcome
because the other
to
side is
Mobile Legends.
good as well. Now they have finally picked up a retribution. They
5
have,
seconds till the enemy
realized how
reaches the
important that
battlefield.
is.
Smash them.
And just look at that level 8 there on
Ultimate
top of
deployed.
Goshen. Goshen on the Petrify though. So I think Goshen main. Then again, just look at him. Just look at the Valir. He's pretty strong in the early. So, right from level 1, he can just poke them with the first kill. So they are just going in for the win. Wait, really do not want them to perk up. Fredrin getting stunned up along with Joy. She really needs the first kill, maybe. Shot being used up by the Valir. Fredrin being forced back into the jungle. And even Gushin can't really do anything when he's still level 1. Really needs that level 4. Even level 2 doesn't matter much in this situation. With this, Blue has been stolen away. Really bad start for the side of the blue team.
Ooh, that is definitely a bad start, but at the same time, they have the option to catch up as quickly as possible. And if they do, that's gonna, spell out very good onto their hands. So let's see if they can get it on or not. But okay. No first blood so far, so that is also another thing. Now, onto the other hand, the Walid is definitely struggling.
Well, he wasn't really struggling. He managed to push one of them away, and that's how he's a great mate. With that second skill, you can't really, you know, come up near him. Well, an assassin can burst him down, but then again, even assassin will face some issues because just look at him. Kujan isn't leveled up. He kind of missed some of his minions out there, so he won't be getting his level as soon as Valer gets it. But he really needs to play safe before he gets that level 4. And Joy already level 4 going in for that turtle. And Fredrin just going into the enemy jungle just to have some level, but really, really slow for him. Fred also needs some equipment, some mid to late game before he can start tanking quite a lot. But then again, he really, really, since both of them are magic damage dealers, so really, need that radiant as soon as possible, along with maybe more magic defense items, maybe the guardian helmet.
Guardian helmet might be, very good, very good. So let's see how if they are able to take it down or not. But Question though, he needs level 4 very quickly as well because his combo relies on that level 4 as well. So let's see if they are able to, get it quickly or not. But the pressure is really high, riding high because Team Glory is on a 2 streak of winning, and the mastermind has been trying to, get it quickly as well. So let's see.
Oh, barely surviving that missed art from the Fredrin. And then he used up to petrify and the stun also connected, but somehow he didn't die. Maybe the damage isn't enough. I guess the sustain isn't enough. And with this, both of them doing a pretty okay job for now. 0 for 0, only 3 minutes into the game. They need to wait for that level. Sorry, the 5 minute mark before something actually starts to happen. Meanwhile, just look at the lead. His positioning is pretty good. And always into some of a bush where estimate from where the enemy will be coming. And again, Pete, what do you think has the upper hand here? I think since it will go really late, if it manages to go late, the Gushin and Fredrin comp might just work out because um, burst potential from the Joy is good and late game from Valid also a lot of damage. But then again, if Fredrin is able to give something to some stance or something, Gushin might as well in the late game melt down the Valid as well as the Joy.
That could be a very good composition how they could try to go in for, but okay, a bit of a vision being popped from both the sides. Be all right. Is he gonna commit or not? Oh, he's just waiting. He's definitely waiting. He knows he has to clear it out. Oh, okay. Valir, though, he's trying to go. There you go. There you go. He pushes. He pushes at the very right moment. Now, this allows only the Fredrin to take all the damage, but he has to go back as well.
This is what Valid is just way too hard to catch. I mean, not a mage like Kagura who can just move away, has a lot of dashes, a lot of mobility, just a mage with a second skill. So,
Oh.
I think Gujan needs to be that farm that he can just delete the Valir in 2-2 combo with the ultimate. That's the only way. That is the only way.
That's true. That's true. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. First blood going down, and it is Renti Empathy this time. Oh, okay. That was definitely a bold choice trying to go inside the turret, but I believe they'll have to wait it out.
Mm. With this, I don't know when they will revamp this Gujan's legend skin or Power Ranger skin. But the next revamp, which I've heard for the legend skin is for Lunox. So if you guys have that skin, good for you. If you don't, might as well look to take it because I think without the revamp, the skin is really pretty already.
That's true. That's true. So let's see how, the skins will be turning out. But as of now, we'll have to see which team takes the next kill because the next kill is gonna be quite important. It's 5 minutes already down. The turret's quite open. There's no turret gold shield protecting as of now. So I am curious to see. I am curious to see who's gonna be, winning it out. And Gushin is not able to, combo it up properly because he's not able to evade that push that's coming from the Valir. So they'll have to, pick up another strategy as of now.
What's missing here is like Gujan is doing the 2-2 combo, but then he needs to wait for his first skill because what I'm seeing is like as soon as Gujan nears Mr. Zin, he uses the second skill. And that's how Gushin should wait for his first skill to use his first skill because after the second skill with Valid has been used up, you can follow up with the entire combo, right? And I think that's highly possible because Valid is just in a panic he's using that second skill.
That's true. That's true. Look at them. They are trying to get it the damage on, but the Joy's damage is just enough for them to, make sure to not get the upper hand as of now. So that is also another bummer, but Turret turtle though, who's gonna be okay? Be alright. Take down empathy before they could go in. They take the turtle. Now Mr. Zen has to come back very quickly to make sure the turret is safe. What are they going to do? It's just they don't have the speed to take down the turret. But oh, Gushian is trying to evade everything as quickly as possible. And there you go. It is going to be Team Glory once again taking down another turret. Oh.
Look at that. This is what I was saying. Gujin's burst will just keep exploding. You know, Gujin is one of those underestimated assassins. In the late game, he can even melt down something like a Fredrin and Esmeralda on tanky items. So yeah, you can't really underestimate a Gujin. With this already Team Glory in the upper hand, we might see a clean sweep as for now because 8 minutes already into the game. Same time, Renti also kind of armed up already. I would say she has made the Radiant and she gone in for the brute force. Okay, the movement speed as well as some defense onto her name. Gujan's doing it pretty well. The Petrify combo also comes in, and Ipethy gets
Oh,
deleted right out of the face of the map. And they just get rendered like that. They did have one more than 2 minutes, right? They should have
oh
died.
no. Oh no, that is definitely sad. But what a game! Even this final goes in a clean sweep.
Yep, I would say pretty good performance with both these teams, and congratulations to Team Glory on winning it out. Yeah. Then again, even the other team played it really well, and since they did secure the second position, and we have rewards for both the positions, right?
Yep, that's true. So they'll have to, claim it as of now. But other than that, oh my goodness, the match though. In a clean sweep, that is definitely crazy.
It is. I mean, the itemization was pretty good. See, Waleed was a great pick, but picking up Joy, not the way to go, not the way to go. Like right in the draft, I was just thinking that this Joy might really not work out, especially because the more the late game goes, the more Joy will fall off in front of this kind of composition. Especially with a Kojan on Petrify, you really can't react.
That's true. I mean, Joy was trying to deal the damage as like quickly as possible, was trying to, get it uh, get the control of the map as well, but it just couldn't be happening in front of a Fredrin. Fredrin was too much. If they got rid of the Gushien, the Fredrin was there. If it was the latter, it was again a haywire from both the sides. So it was like take down one, you don't have resources to take down another. So that was there.
That was there, and the major mistake was that when the Valet was marked down, then like Epathy, he went in for the turtle even though he was in the really low HP, and it was 1 versus 2. I don't know, that was a major mistake. I don't know what he was thinking. That was a really bad decision because he lost two members, they lost the turret, and they gave the lead a Gujin. A Gujin with a genius wand in the early can delete people.
That's true. That's true. But damn, the semi-finals went in a clean sweep. The grand finale get in a quick clean sweep. What a way. And with that, that just concludes the Valentine Duo tournament. Congratulations to the team Glory for winning it up. And congratulations to the team Masterminds as well for securing the second position. Really did a good job. And I think our viewers are waiting for their, giveaways.
Hello, beautiful people. This is your favorite time here, weekly diamond pass giveaway. The first one, it is gonna be for the active ones. You just have to write MOBA 5v5 as well. The list is there as well. All the single games are there this time. We do have a surprise today as well, right? Every single day, we have been doing 2 weekly diamond passes giveaway, but this time we are gonna do some more, right? And I want you guys to guess भाई कितने weekly diamond pass आज चलने वाले, but this one is gonna be the one weekly diamond pass area. What are they doing? I have no idea, guys. If you are new, just write hashtag MOBA5v5. Just check your name as well. Every single name that was active through the stream is here. And if you want the name, just type hashtag MOBA5v5. Yes, Alexander, your name is there. I think it should be there. I think yes, there you go, Alexander. Your name is there. Yes, Celestial Twilight. Crazy lol. I think your name is there as well. Crazy. Yeah, there you go. Crazy lol. Your name is there. Today 5 weekly. It's close. But you're not close enough. Do a giveaway in your channel, Mr. Rayaga. Sadly, I don't have funds. Why? Sare funds is on that 50k tournament right now. We will have throughout the streams though. Be present. Yes. I don't know who's the lucky guy is. I have to be with my ID as well, right? For prize. Yes. I would be counting down. I think that's it. One weekly diamond pass giveaway. Let me just shuffle. Wait. Rinsey Tisopi. I don't see you, Rinsey. Let me just write your name. Brinty Tisopi. There you go. Thank me later for butchering your name. Dump is there. Sunny का stream में जितना possible वो भी है. 3 है. Who told you that? Celestial Twilight. Yeah, we are gonna have 3 weekly diamond pass giveaway today. Celestial did, guess that right. And I think with that, let me just shuffle it once more. Let me spin it. Customize time. I'm gonna do it 39 seconds. And let's go. Who is it gonna be the lucky winner here? It's spinning for quite a while time, bro. Cindy, you're a little late. Izumi D भी आज 500 का गिव अवे दे रहा है. Izumi D तो बड़ी आदमी है भाई. 30,000 डायमंड मिलते हैं यार उनको मंथली. Oh, if it was 30 seconds, I would have won, but I think it is going to be Celestial, right? 39 seconds?
Deepak.
It's going to be Celestial, bhai. Yeah, that 39 seconds, 1 second ka gap, I think. There you go, yeah. Celestial Twilight, are you there in the stream? Congratulations for winning that weekly diamond pass giveaway. You have been here for day 1, I think. Yes. Day 1 से थे आप हमारे साथ. You won the pass. You deserve the pass, भाई. Are you there? Should I? चलो, let's see who's gonna win. You won, भाई. Why are you typing that? He is present. दीपक भाई बस थोड़ा सा रह गया. कोई ना. I'm lost. Yes. Aren't we all, Deepak bhai? Aren't we all lost? ऐसे फिलोसफी वाले नहीं दिखना यार. यहाँ पे भावनाएं बह जाती है. चलो, Celestial Twilight, just provide your ID. Our mods will write it down. Yes, present. You were present. I don't even have to write the countdown by. And let me get the second list. I think the second list is there, right? Wait. Where it is? Everyone section is here. Okay. Let me see. Where's my WhatsApp? Yeesh, so many messages. Bhai, dekh lo. It's highly unprofessional, but let me just copy it fast enough. This is gonna be everyone's section here. Let me sort it out. He is lucky, or it will be me again. Alexander, you won 2 weekly diamond pass away. Nicholas, let's go. I was from day one, but no win. Lilo, we be Kismat hai. This is for everybody else. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
कोई ना ये थोड़ी ना लास्ट टूर्नामेंट है.
Yes, we are gonna have more tournaments. That's a solid point, Peachy. Milya, do we have mods here? Can I get confirmation? Milya hai ki nahi? Let me just take a screenshot just in case. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I took a screenshot, Celestial is fine. I will just provide them the screenshot. Got it. Let me sort it out. Alexander, Aphrodite, Asha Chaudhary, Brimla Lama, Celestial Twilight, Cracky Kindles, Crazy Lol, Sitwin Gaming, Deepat Nankonje, Deepat Das. I'm lost. DKT, Dump 1289, Italian Pasta. ठीक है भाई. James Hurwa, Gina, Lilo, Lucia, Luna, Mentopop, Messi, Mochi, Cantwort, Mohina, Momidala, Otatsu Sensei, Painful, Achitri, Praful, Prime Kite, Tarun Reddy, Weekend. Sorted, bhai. I think with that, we will be spinning this for one weekly diamond pass as well. Let me just see. Anyone missing? I don't think so. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's see, Lady Luck, bhai. Who's it gonna be, Lady Luck? किसके भाग्य में आएगा ये वीकली डायमंड पास? Of course you can join, bhai. French pasta.
Indian pasta, French pasta.
Alexander आ रहा है क्या? What is his behavior? I think
Oh.
Mochi can't work.
Oh, Mochi can what?
I think Mochi can't work. But can Mochi redeem the weekly diamond pass? Mochi
Let's
can't work.
go.
Are you here? 15 seconds right on the clock. If she or he is here, he has to redeem it by saying present, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. नहीं भाई हो गया. I don't think so. He or she is here. It's more than a minute. We're gonna remove the name and we're gonna shuffle it, bhai. I waited more than 15 seconds, guys. Yes, AFK, yes. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. चलो spin करते हैं भाई. Next name. कोई ना भाई. Maybe he or she is busy working, भाई. Oof, I spent it way too early. इसका next वाला करते हैं ना. तुम chill करो भाई. Next वाले में I will do. We have 3 weekly diamond pass give away. I think it is gonna be Otatsu Sensei. Italian pasta maybe. Frankly tingles. Crazy lol के पास भी है पर ना 2 सेकंड और होता है वो crazy lol को मिल जाता. Where is Mochi? No idea भाई. It is gonna be Trackly Tingles. You have 15 seconds to redeem your prize. Weekly diamond pass. And here it goes by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And okay, he's here. Present बोलना है. Present बोलना है. Track Tingles, but you type it here. He is here. Yeah, वो आ गया था भाई. Here भाई. Here ये भाई नहीं चलता है यहाँ पे. Present मैम चलता है सीधा. ऐसा नहीं होगा. नहीं मैं नहीं देख रहा भाई. Present बोला से present. He was here भाई. Track Tingles, congratulations to you भाई for winning the diamond pass भाई. अब तो लेट हो गया भाई, बहुत लेट कर दिया आपने प्रेजेंट बोलने में, सॉरी। ये डायमंड पास आपको नहीं मिल सकता। रिमूव।
Damn.
जस्ट
बेचारा
प्रोवाइड योर आईडी भाई, एक बार आईडी प्रोवाइड कर देना टिंकल्स।
मान भी लेगा।
वो चले जाएगा भाई। Yes, provide your ID server भाई, our mods will type it down. टिंगल्स
मॉड्स
भाई
को
हो
देना,
गया।
किसी और को दोगे तो नहीं मिलेगा।
देयर वाईफाई स्लो, वाईफाई तो कभी कभार मेरा भी स्लो चलता है यार। There you go, let me see, we have one more diamond pass giveaway.
तो नहीं, तुम्हारा नाम लिख दो, तुम तो इधर ही प्रेजेंट हो।
नहीं यार, नहीं मिल रहा, फूटी किस्मत। नहीं मिलता भाई।
देन
लिख दूं क्या इस बार मिल गया तो? फिर सब रेडिट बोलते हैं यार, आई एम गोना लूज इधर वे, नहीं जीता आई एम गोना लूज, जीता मैं आई एम गोना लूज। यस। चलो सॉर्टेड, डाइट थर्ड वीकली पास। जस्ट लिख दो भाई, मॉड स्ट्रीमर कास्टर नॉट अलाउड। अरे 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 अरे, मैं ऐसा मैं बटन बंद करके चले जाऊंगा, फिर क्या करोगे तुम? फिर कौन देगा तुम्हें गिव अवे, बताओ? कौन देगा, तुम ये बताओ भाई। चलो जस्ट राइट हैशटैग MOBA 5v5 and I will write your name guys. Just write MOBA 5v5 भाई।
सो डू सब्सक्राइब और डिस्कॉर्ड आ जाओ, क्योंकि आगे भी अपडेट्स, देयर गोना बी अ टन्स ऑफ अपडेट्स।
एब्सोल्युटली, दिस वाज जस्ट वन टूर्नामेंट। दीपक दास आपका नाम लिख लेते हैं, अगर स्ट्रीमर जीता है तो वो अपडेट करके स्टारलाइट कर लेगा। नाइस नाइस थिंकिंग यार। दूर रहो, दूर रहो मेरे से तो। जेना दे यू आपका नाम लिख लिया, लूना आपका नाम लिख दिया मैंने,
भाई पब्लिक में दिमाग
लीलो
तो है।
आपका नाम लिख दिया, तरुण रेड्डी आर यू रेडी फॉर दैट वीकली पास, आपका नाम भी लिख दिया। सेलेशियल का भी नाम लिख देते हैं, ट्वाइलाइट वंस अ सनी बनी ऑलवेज अ सनी बनी, एलेक्जेंडर,
Shinji.
देयर यू गो। क्रेजी लॉल का भी लिख देते हैं, क्रेजी लॉल आल्सो वन अ वीकली भाई, सो मेनी विनर्स। सिंडी का भी लिख देते हैं भाई, डंप 1289 आई थिंक, यस। राफेल आपका भी लिख देते हैं, राफेल। रिंटी आपका भी लिख देते हैं, रिंटी। बिस्मा लामा, बिस्मा लम मा, देयर यू गो। रिंटी
And
आई
Sir
रोट योर नेम।
Kavin.
हाँ जी, सॉरी किसका?
Sir is also there.
हु?
Sir, that's so good.
I didn't get you. I just type it out. Type it out. Menti. There you go.
Oh, your voice was glitching.
Titan Strike. DK. Oh, Tatu. Oh, Tatu. Sensei. Titan, I wrote your name. Shinji is there as well. Shinji का लिख लेते हैं. Titan Strike, I
सिंजी
wrote your
बाहर
name.
आओ।
DK, I wrote your name. लीलो अलेक्जेंडर, टाइटन आपका नाम लिख दिया मैंने, मिंटी आपका लिख दिया, ट्रेसी लॉल का लिख दिया, एफ्रोडाइटी का नहीं लिखा भाई।
डैम
एफ्रो,
एक्सपेंसिव नेम।
अरे अरे एक्सपेंसिव। किसी ने ड्रीट मिथोलॉजी पढ़ी है।
यप।
Ruat Pui 23 Windy.
What? Windy?
Wendy,
Ruat
Wendy.
Pui.
पीछे बताना क्या बोल रही है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा.
Ruat
Ru-
Pui.
Ruat
Man,
Pui.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to spell that. Spelling check.
Ruatpui.
RU.
Pui,
अच्छा,
हाँ.
Ruat Pui. Okay, there you go.
हाँ.
I saw your name, bhai. My bad, bhai. Ruat Pui, there you go, bhai. I just wrote your name. Just be active. Nana Vistus is here as well. Nana Vistus. There you go.
नाना के कान किधर गए?
अरे, isn't that a random question?
There are whiskers. Where are the ears then?
Somebody would came with Nana Vistus. I don't know,
Let me
guys. You're not
change.
liking the stream, na? We have only 20 likes. थोड़ा ज़्यादा likes
Then
होंगे तो आ जाएंगे भाई लोग. चलो, let me just shuffle it. I think that's it. No more. Shuffle time थोड़ा कम कर देते हैं. 19 now. Or should we increase it? 45 कर देते हैं भाई.
let's
Let's see.
go.
Third weekly diamond pass भाई. पीछे किसको लगता है भाई? मेरा नाम लिख दो. मुझे दिख नहीं रहा भाई मैसेज आपका. या तो प्लेस.
अरे या तो तुम इधर, आप इधर आइए थोड़ा.
Damn.
ओ ओ
उटाटू. दीपक दास है क्या?
नहीं. ओ
नहीं. अलेक्जेंडर.
एफ्रोडाइटी.
सिंजी है क्या?
ओ
बैठा है क्या डिस्कॉर्ड पे?
हाँ
नहीं
बेटा
बैठा, नहीं
है.
बैठा. ओह,
ओ
रफेला हो गई.
नो वे.
रफेल. अभी भी
नो
हिल रहा है.
वे.
रफेल, कंग्रेचुलेशंस भाई. रुक जाओ, काउंटडाउन करना है अभी. रुक जाओ. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. ओके, प्रेजेंट आ गया भाई उसका. हाँ जी, नाउ कंटिन्यू.
क्या ही टाइमिंग है.
Yes, Rafael, congratulations यार for winning the third weekly diamond pass. And अब हमारी पीछी मैम 2 words बोलना चाहेंगे about the tournament, about everything else.
Yes. Thank you everyone for being present. Thank you everyone for supporting as well. MOBA Hub is really thankful and grateful for that. And also, it has been such a successful event. So I'm looking forward for more. And obviously, you guys are looking forward for more for giveaways as well. And ऐसा ही support करते रहना. With that, this was the finals. और बाकी सब teams को भी एक अच्छा सा pat in the back. We'll be right back with another tournament. We'll be right back with another big events as well. So with that, it's a bye bye for now.